What up? What up? It's your boy A Shizzle. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Please subscribe for more videos and like this video if you agree with my top 10 list. Here, today we're doing top 10 NES games, Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes, these are my favorite growing up. This is my personal top 10, and also Nintendo, the original Nintendo, was my favorite system of all time, and I still own this system, and I play it a lot. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Top 10 NES games. Number 10, Marble Madness.
Marble Madness. There are deadly steelies, marble munchers, acid pools, digital waves, vacuum cleaners, catapults, pistons, pounding hammers, killer birds, and they're all after you. Do you have what it takes to reach the silly maze where everything's upside down, or the ultimate maze where even the maze moves? Do you have what it takes, or will Marble Madness make you lose your marbles? Marble Madness.
I think Marble Madness is a really fun game, especially when you're stoned, but it's very hard. And I think it's one of those games where you get aggravated if you keep going off the cliff, and you just got to stick with it. And eventually, when you get the controls down, it's a really, really fun game to play, even when you're super stoned. Number 9, Pac-Man. Yes, 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 Pac-Man is awesome. Mrs. Pac-Man, I personally had that video game, the arcade. I sold it, which pisses me off that I sold it. I got it steal from fucking that game. But it was so cool because I don't know if you know this, every Miss Pac-Man can be made into a Pac-Man game. And every Pac-Man game can be made into a Miss Pac-Man game. So it's this cool little code that you do with the joystick, and all of a sudden it turns into the other screen in the whole video game, which I never knew until I bought the system. The stand-up arcade, and my brother showed me, which was really fucking awesome. Number 8, Kung Fu.
We are Nintendo, we cannot be beaten. Who says picture?
We are Nintendo, we do not like losing. Nintendo, it can't be beaten for real family entertainment.
Everyone loves Kung Fu. That was such a great game, side-scroller. And you remember the fucking, how like, I don't know what they were, like blood-sucking ninjas, I guess. They'd like just like latch on to you, and you'd have to like kick and punch them off. It was just such a weird game, but so much fun. And like the bosses were classic, Kung Fu bosses where they were hard to beat, but once you got the game down, it was a really fun game and easy to play. But Kung Fu kicked ass. Number 7, Lemmings. Now, I know what you're saying. Why did Lemmings make my list? I personally love Lemmings. I love creating things and problem solving. And Lemmings was just that awesome game where the little characters, I love seeing them do different shit, like the little digger lemming or the suicide lemming. Fun fucking game, man. I don't care what anyone says. You can make fun of me all you want, but number 7, I'm giving to Lemmings. I wish I could play Lemmings right now. I haven't played it in so long. Number 6, Kickle Cubicle. Diana, my old neighbor, this goes out to you. Now, I bet a lot of you are saying, what the fuck is Kickle Cubicle? I don't have an answer for you. It's just this awesome game where you're this character and you kick ice and you build the ice and get over to the other side. And I know there was like a clown boss, and you had different levels. You had to beat the different, like, I know the chicken, you had to fight the chicken, the clown. And I think the final boss was like a king, and you were like trying to take back the kingdom. But I seriously was obsessed with this game. Me and the neighborhood gang were obsessed with this game. We always used to let each other borrow it and play it friggin' all hours of the night. Kickle Cubicle, man. Check that out. Number 5, Donkey Kong. It was tough for me to give Donkey Kong number 5 because there's so many Donkey Kongs. You got Donkey Kong Jr., you've got Donkey Kong number 1 through 30. I mean, I love Donkey Kong, but it's one of those games, I think you get tired of it quick, and you just, you move on to the next game that you want to play. But I had to put it on my list because it did play a very important part to my childhood, and I currently have a cool vintage Donkey Kong stuffed animal that my brother gave me or we traded for. I think he got it off eBay or something. But yeah, Donkey Kong, I love the classic arcade Donkey Kong. Playing it on the system, Nintendo, it wasn't the same, but still a fun game to play. And, fucking Donkey Kong, man, just classic. Straight up class. Number 4, Mario 2. Obviously, Mario is going to be on the list. The question is, where was I going to put Mario? I think Mario 2 is a very tripped out Mario. You've got the little egg dude. What the fuck were they called? Egg shooter? No, what the fuck was it? Oh, man, it's going to kill me. But, you had the bombs. You had, like, the doors, the trippy key thing. And then you could pick from all 4 characters, which I thought was dope. You could be the princess, Toad, Luigi, and Mario. I thought that was the coolest thing ever when we got to choose the different characters. And it was like straight from the cartoon, Mario 2. That's what I remember anyways. You had Bowser and, the snake, the 3-headed snake. And I think they're called egg shooters or something like that. I forget. But yeah, Mario 2, really fun game. Definitely used to play that a lot out of all the Marios. So, had to give it number 4. Number 3, DuckTales. Ooh, da, 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 every day. Yes, yes, yes. DuckTales, one of my favorite TV shows growing up. Definitely one of my favorite NES games to play. And it's actually a rare game. I don't know if you've looked it up online, but DuckTales, if you find that game, it's going for a pretty penny. Because the game kicked ass. It was just such a fun game. All the different worlds and all the different levels, the characters from the cartoon, and even the fucking movie. I love the DuckTales movie. I still watch that to this day, all the time. All the time. But yeah, I had to give number 3 to DuckTales. Number 2, Mega Man. I mean, I loved all the Mega Man games, so I'm just saying number 2, like all the Mega Mans. I think number 7 was definitely my favorite, though, when they had all the different bosses, and I think that's what it was, number 7 or number 8, I can't remember. But Mega Man, Nintendo, you can't mention a top 10 of Nintendo games without mentioning Mega Man, and that whole line of games was just kick ass, dude. Mega Man, fucking awesome. Alrighty, here we go. Number 1, top 10 NES games. This is just my personal top 10, AC from the AC show. Thank you for tuning in. But here we go. Number 1. Bong roll, please.
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Mario 3. Yes, 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 yes. I know I said that a lot about a lot of these games, but Mario fucking 3. Who remembers the movie The Wizard? Yep, I know you do, Fred Savage. And they introduced Mario 3 from that movie. I don't know if you guys remember, but the Mario 3 had not been announced yet, and they used that movie to promote the game, and it was just such a big hype, and the game fucking lived up to it, man. I'll tell you, Mario 3 with the whistles, skipping the worlds, all the Kid Koopas, and all the different fucking bosses and the Koopas, and being able to fly, and you save your one-ups and go into your little piggy bank or whatever the fuck you call it, your little bank of, mushrooms and fireball and, pea flyers. Just, fucking awesome game. I mean, I honestly can say I didn't beat it till later on in life. I think I was like 23, and me, the one and only Buck, and Crystal Eve, we stayed up all night and we just went at it. And, we got as many one-ups as we could. And we didn't use any Game Genie or any fucking cheats or any bullshit. We did use the whistles to get to the last level. And we beat Koopa, which was really cool to me because I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen Koopa from Mario 3. And I grew up playing this game, and it was like my go-to game. But everyone had Mario 3. It's like the most common game because it was so awesome. Mario 3, I currently still own it. And don't forget the AC Show Great Adventure Nintendo game that my editor, Dan the Man, made. Fucking awesome. I'm going to roll a quick clip right now.
Boys and girls, grab your bud and pack your bong, because it's time to play the latest and greatest Nintendo game. The AC Show Great Adventure. Kids, you are AC, and law enforcement are out to bust you with your stash of grass. Power AC up with a bong hit. Now you're stone silly and can kill dogs. Why kill a dog, you ask? Why not? DEA agents are onto AC's grow operation. Move some weight and bribe the director of operations. Make AC become a kingpin and make millions.
You must be at least 3 years of age to play the AC Show Great Adventure game. This game is rated THC. Game is also available on Game Boy handheld game system. Bong and marijuana sold separately. Kids don't do drugs. Sell drugs and make money. The limited gold cartridge edition is available only at theacshow.com. Supplies will not last, so log on now, reserve your copy. Thank you.
And make sure you pick that up for your kids. You get to run from cops and grow marijuana and sell marijuana and eat mushrooms. What else can you want? It's like Mario meets Cheech and Chong meets Half Baked in a video game. Fuck yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was my top 10 NES games. Please subscribe for more videos. This is the AC Show. I'm your host, AC. And stay high, please. Yeah.